Hey everybody, welcome back to the Homestead. Today I'm going to talk to y'all about how to get your chickens to lay eggs throughout the year, even through the winter months. Now, forewarning, this can be somewhat controversial to some people. Not to me. I don't really care what other people say or think about what I do with my chickens. That's my business, but that's how I feel. If that might worry you or bother you, then just a heads up. If you go around talking to people about how you get your chickens to lay eggs, even during the winter, some Karens might have a problem with that and say it's unethical or whatever. That's up to you. Me, I don't give a crap. Um, but just a forewarning about that. But in order to get your chickens to continue to lay consistently throughout the winter, there's only one thing that you need, and it's sunlight. All you need is light, really. It's They don't stop laying eggs because it's cold or the leaves fall or anything like that. They stop laying because there's less hours of daytime in the day. So, in order to change that to get them to keep laying a lot of eggs, all you need is artificial light. So, all you got to do is put lighting in their coop or wherever they stay at night. And you can, me personally, I have a timer. I set the timer for the morning so that way it comes on in the morning and stays on probably till like noon, when by that time the sun is already out and full of sunshine and they're outside doing their thing outside. But I guess you could have have the light on at night as well when the sun sets, but to me, I would think that would kind of confuse them. That's just me. It's not scientific fact or anything, but to me, like, the chickens are outside and the sun's going down and it's getting darker and darker, and they automatically know to go inside. Well, then they go inside because it's dark and then it's light. I would think it kind of confuses them or might still kind of throw them off their egg laying production, but I don't know. I'm not a scientist at that or a pro or anything, but I just figured it'd be better for the light to come on in the morning, and then when the sunlight actually comes out, the coop doors open and they can go outside and it's light. And so that way they get that extended light time for them to lay eggs. So I'll go ahead and you can do it manually and come out here at like 2 or 3 in the morning and turn the lights on if you really want to. That's up to you. But like I said, I got a timer. It makes things pretty automated and easy. So you don't really have to do all that much, but you still get the eggs. So I'll go ahead and flip you around and show you what I got in my big coop. So we have the main light switch in here, right here, and that powers all these lights in here. And that is mainly for when we come in here to collect eggs, right? Or do maintenance in here, clean it out or whatever. But we also have this timer right here, this outlet with a timer, and that powers the LED lights. So all we got to do is plug these lights into this outlet and then set this up, and it'll automatically turn on in the middle of the night. So they'll be in here laying and sleeping, and that light will come on, and the chickens will notice that, right? And to them, it's the same as daylight. And I would say it probably takes about 2 weeks for them to uh, for that light to actually start taking effect and for them to start laying eggs productively, because they weren't getting as many hours of daylight in the winter. It usually takes, I think, like 2 to 3 weeks for them to kick back into maximum egg production with the artificial lights. But if you can start that before the winter months, before you start losing a lot of daylight, they should just continue right through and not even skip a beat, and you won't really see any dip in your egg production. Now, what you want to go for is, I would say, between 14 and 18 hours of light. So you would calculate when the sun sets and then count back 14 to 18 hours, and that's when you would know, okay, I need to set these lights up to turn on at this time, and then that way you know they're getting that many hours of sunlight. uh, But yeah, I think for me, the magic spot was anywhere between 14 and 18 hours of light, and that worked really well. The first year we had chickens, we didn't really know much. We were learning, and we wanted to see how many they would lay during the winter, because we heard that they would stop laying eggs, but we were just curious. And sure enough, they were laying, like, I would say a tenth of what they were during the spring and summer. And so we noticed a big drop. And then the second year we had quite a few bit more chickens, and so we wanted to see if the light trick worked and see how much eggs we would actually get during the winter. And it worked very well. And we didn't notice any extra stress on the chickens or anything like that, but we were getting consistent egg production just like we were in the spring and summer months. So it does work, and it works well. This year we're not doing it, because by now we got so many chickens and so many eggs. We really don't need that many eggs. We got so many eggs. We got too many eggs for us to eat and sell right now. So it's not even an issue. We're just gonna go ahead and let them have that break from egg production, and then they'll start back up in the spring. But if that is something that you need, if you're like a legit egg seller, we sell ours as a hobby when we got them, But if that's like a business for you and you need to make sure that you keep up egg production, that's the way you go about it. It's just about how much light they get in a day. But yeah, for us, we at this point we got too many chickens, and so we don't need to keep up with that level of egg production. But if it's something that you need, then go for it, And I would suggest, don't let other people pressure you or tell you what to do or not to do with your chickens or your chickens. It's your business. So, but that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, if you wouldn't mind liking or subscribing, we'd appreciate it. And with that, I hope everybody has a great day.